Controversy inside the Nyx Carnival crew has now sparked an internal investigation by the NOPD. Investigative reporter Mike Perlstein has the details on this only in New Orleans story.
The controversy inside Carnival's largest all-female crew started earlier this month when founder Julie Lee posted #AllLivesMatter on the organization's social media site. Next came the resignation of dozens of lieutenants and other members, followed by a no-holds-barred 1-hour Zoom call posted on Facebook by some of those former members. Aside from the tension of racial issues, co-founder Kelly Barnes recalled an episode that has now sparked an NOPD internal investigation into Lee's husband, Chris Lee. Chris Lee, a retired commander, is listed as the department's technology director.
Julie has this list of people to send, these brochures out. And I'm like, wow, where did you get this list? And she says, well, when your husband's in charge of the IT for the NOPD, there are ways to break into other people's websites.
In an emailed statement today that does not mention Chris Lee by name, the NOPD said, quote, "This matter was brought to our attention and an internal investigation is now underway. The employee has been reassigned and his access to all city networks has been suspended pending the outcome of the investigation." We reached out to Julie Lee's attorney but have not heard back. But there is sure to be more on this story as it develops. Mike Perlstein, Eyewitness News.